So here's how I make healthy crepes out of SlimFast protein powder and egg whites. The protein powder for 1 scoop has about 110 calories, and the 2 egg whites will have 37 calories, and of course you'll want to add calories for any of the fruit, or if you decide to add honey to yours. First, you want to put your skillet on the stove and have it heating up on medium. Then here we go with the egg whites. This is a trick my grandma taught me for separating the yolk from the whites. This is a good time to be forcing your children to cut up all the fruit. So you have your 2 egg whites, and then next you'll add whichever protein powder you have. I like to use the vanilla SlimFast protein powder. Again, that has about 110 calories per scoop, and you're just going to use 1 scoop. All right, now when I mix mine, I do prefer to use a fork. When I use a whisk, it does happen to get a little bit too fluffy, and it doesn't come out the right consistency. Before you start mixing, this is where you can add a vanilla extract, or if you're feeling adventurous, maybe a raspberry or lemon extract. And you're just going to stir that until there's no lumps. It can take a couple of minutes for that. Okay, this is a part also where some people like to add cinnamon. So if you're someone who enjoys cinnamon, you could add a little bit of cinnamon here as you're mixing. All right, and our pan should be warmed up enough by this point. So you want to coat that with a nonstick cooking spray. I typically use Pam. And now for one of my simple yet favorite kitchen tools, the rubber spatula. I just love being able to get every drop of batter out of the bowl whenever I'm making something. You want to go ahead and scrape that into your skillet. If you notice that the edges are cooking quickly, then you need to turn down your heat. All right, and here it is again on medium heat, and you'll just take your rubber spatula and you're going to, similar to what you would do with an omelet, you're going to just spread that batter around, making sure that you're getting it very thin. This part doesn't require as much precision as you would think. Now once this is completely spread around the pan, as thin as you can get it without leaving any holes. If you do happen to get holes, you can just take your spatula over some of the excess batter and run it right over that hole, and it'll fill it in nicely. Leave it on that side for about 2 minutes before you flip it. It should reach a nice golden brown. And then cook the other side for about a minute. Now I do like to flip it back over because I like to put my bananas on the hottest side because I like my bananas to get a little bit mushy and nice there. This is where you can add your fruit. Some people like to add a 0 calorie or a 0 sugar caramel sauce or honey at this point. And then you just roll it up and you've finished your crepe. Never fails, something always falls out of the inside there. And now you can garnish it in any way you like. I typically cut mine in half, maybe share one with one of the kids. And at this point you can go ahead and put on again like a sugar-free caramel sauce or some honey, and add your excess fruit there that you had forced your children to cut up at some point. Then you can serve this with some dairy as well if you want to add like a Greek yogurt on the side. I like to use whipped cream. It's only about 15 calories for a serving size of that, which is about 2 tablespoons. And there you have it. Crepes made out of a SlimFast protein powder. Again, the calories on that is about